competitive. And just across the board, so many areas were touched. So I don't know where we want to start, but let's talk about some gameplay maybe.
All right, let's do that. What do you think the community is going to be most excited about with
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
Now the starting group for London. Norman Powell is out there with Tatum. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Conley. And it's Thibault in at the 2 spot. And for Anaheim, we've got DeRozan. Young out there with Weissman. And it's Joe Ingles.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Conley. What a difference maker he's been for him. He's averaging more than 34 points a game. Hard to believe. Well, for London, their last game, a loss to Toronto. And finished off by Weissman.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Tatum. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And it's Thibault in the corner. Adams trying to free himself up. Thibault can't get it to go.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Ingles with the ball. This game he had 12.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
And Conley drops them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Ingles. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. And DeRozan kicks to Ingles. A 3-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the 2nd dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line, throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
Well, Steven Adams always working the offensive glass, strong and aggressive in there, and gets that second chance hoop.
And out of bounds as London gains possession. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, earlier I spoke with Brad Stevens. Going into the game, he knows DeMar DeRozan will go to his pet move time and time again. Coach said he's so consistent. You prepare for him to drive the ball, then pull up, but you still can't stop it in real life. So they'll just do what they do and hope that it's enough to slow him down. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Young. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. On the wing, Ingles. Here's Weissman. And the basket is good. Weissman's got 8 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Young against Tatum. Fires it up. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Tatum's got his second basket. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Hey, guys, what do you think about London here in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Anaheim, we've got Wiseman, DeRozan out there with Young, and it's Joe Ingles. Now here's DeRozan, following the miss by Michael Conley. And here's DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Ingles up top, defended by Thibault. Ingles against Tatum. Right side, DeRozan. And it's off the back rim, no good. And the Lions with possession here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
I think you can be a little bit rattled when you lose the physical battle as badly as they did in that game. That can be tough to shake off. So it's a matter of getting over those doubts and finding yourself again.
Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Tatum against DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
And their analytics department won't be happy with the dip in his effective field goal percentage this month. He's not taking the smart shots he was earlier in the season, maybe trying to do a little bit too much.
Good on both. Anaheim trails by 3. The pass to Wiseman. Kicks it to Ingles. Pass to Wiseman. From 13, London with the rebound.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Wiseman's got 10.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
Now here's Powell, hoping to put that miserable performance against Toronto behind him tonight. Outside Conley. Puts it up. Again, the miss by London.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Wiseman no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
Pass to Ingles, jacks up a three, drills it from outside. Ingles has got the game tied up here for the Clippers. So the clock runs out with the score tied.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And with James Wiseman, a huge first quarter. He had 10 points, 5 and that'll do it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by James Wiseman.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Adams is out there with Tatum. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line, only 71% as a shooter.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Lions. A 2-point game. Basket counts.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
And for Anaheim, they're shooting well, 50% from the floor. Passes to Wiseman. Here's Young, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the pass to Wiseman, 5 to shoot. And that's going to be a treble.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Thybulle, the pass to Adams. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Tatum against Young. Tatum kicks to Thybulle. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Adams. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Adams has got his second basket of the game.
Well, Adams, with that kind of positioning so deep inside, he becomes a force down low.
Pass to DeRozan. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Conley kicks to Thybulle. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Powell. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Feeds it to Wiseman. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Well, he was very reliable, keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad case of the butterfingers here in the second.
Conley finds Adams. London moving the ball around. That one goes in. Conley's got 6.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Campazzo over by Conley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Clippers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
He hits both from the stripe. For London, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Outside Conley. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And London again with the bucket.
And he can hurt you at all 3 levels. Mid-range, in the paint, or deep. Conley can spark this offense.
Campazzo guarded by Tatum.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. And so he hits both. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the third. Now Tatum. He's got 6. From the arc. Cranes the three-pointer. Tatum's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lions.
A terrific shooter with the range and confidence required to be successful. Tatum loves to let it rip.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Young out there with Weissman. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Joe Ingles. Pass to DeRozan. Out to the right wing. Campazzo covered by Conley. London leading by 5. Tatum down low. Powell finds Conley. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in.
Gotta admire how clever Conley is. Gifted at catching the defense off guard with that soft floater.
And they double up DeRozan. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Lions with possession here. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Lions. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Anaheim trails by 7, and here they go. And Young with the basket on the assist from DeRozan. Young's got his first points in this one.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Conley inside the line, and the shot is long. And for the Clippers, they're shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And that one falls for Young. Both free throws good from Thaddeus Young. London leading by 3. Passes it to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And you get the sense Tatum is used to getting hit when he's penetrating inside. It almost seems as if he embraces those challenges.
Now the pass to Ingles. Now DeRozan. Shoots over Powell. And another miss by Anaheim. The Lions have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Conley into the lane. It's tipped, but he gets it back. A second chance effort. The shot's good. Now it's a 7-point London lead.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
DeRozan, London with the rebound. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Conley, the pass to Powell. To the inside. Shoots in deep. That misses off the backboard. Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Ingles. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Tatum looking around. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 7. 43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Now the Lions with it, leading by 5. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Earning all rookie first team honors after a brilliant first year, Tatum quickly became a fan favorite.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 7. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Campazzo. Offensive rebound. Pass to Ingles. He kicks to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Wiseman the pass to DeRozan. From deep Ingles. And Tatum pulls it down. So it's the Lions picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.